Welcome, Aries. It's good to see you again, I guess. Like it's. Oh, I should just delete that, but I'm not gonna. Welcome back. Welcome back, Aries, to another round of weekly readings. I hope the past week has treated you well. My sincere apologies for being a little slow out of the gate this week with, the rest of the readings I'm probably going to end up doing today. It's about 4 or 5 of you that kind of got lost in the shuffle. My downloads have been taking anywhere from a day to a day and a half. I still can't figure out what's happening, although I did see another reader commenting that hers was taking an extraordinary amount of time as well, and that was unusual. So I'm hoping that yours goes a lot faster than a day or a day and a half, because I'm excited to get this out to you. During the premeditation, Aries, I was feeling so distracted. Like, as hard as I tried to kind of, get into the energy and let go and let flow sort of thing, there was constantly something else popping up in my mind, make sure, you turn your phone to silent. What was the other one? I can't even remember now. Oh, check the mic, make sure the mic's working. And normally I can settle into the energy very easily and I can, let go and get into that meditative space. And so after a few minutes of this, I came to realize that I'm wondering if you are going through this right now, if you've got a million and one things on your mind and you're constantly being pulled in different directions, or if you are just feeling a bit scattered and kind of, spreading yourself too thin, doing a little here, doing a little there, and never being truly present. So I'd be curious to see what what stories the cards tell us, but certainly the meditative energy was picking up on that. So let's get started without further ado, Aries. Let's find out what's happening for you in the week ahead here. Because I'm putting out another set of readings on the weekend, you'll likely get double reads in a week's period. So always look at the bright side, right? A little late, but you'll get 2 smack dab together. So Ace of Pentacles kind of coming out sideways. Interesting. I almost take that as kind of like a weaker energy. Neither here nor there, which is kind of the way the headspace was at the beginning, right? You're neither here nor there. But Ace of Pentacles always speaks of something new coming forward. Oh, yeah. And something with this deck, I always speak about, we don't know what's on the other side of this. And it's one of those things, it could be a risk that you're willing to take on something, or a risky situation that's being offered to you where, life's pretty good right now, but there's something on the other side of that that's being offered to you, and, there could be an element of risk involved. I feel like this card today is speaking about overwhelm. There's so many choices, so many different directions to choose, or perhaps, again, like I said, from the meditation energy, you're being pulled in a lot of different directions, and you can't really sit down and focus and come to a decision. There's certainly one, I always say with this card, that stands out above all the rest. But the overwhelm is really coming through to me in this card here. You can see that figure kind of like, whereas some of the other decks, it's more of a clarity of choice, if you will. So new opportunity, feeling a bit overwhelmed, unsure, or just really, really scattered. There's a million things, like I said, going on in your life right now. This is the energy that I'm picking up so far. So let's hear the rest. Tell us more about this Ace of Pentacles here. That's a good start. So there's cards that are flipping, sort of. Oh, there we go. Cards that are slipping, sort of, and then flipping back down. So that's something interesting to note. If it keeps happening, we'll talk more about that. 2 of Cups energy. So this is a love situation for sure. If not love, someone that you're very, very close to, that you're intimately connected to. And how do I say? You can be friends with somebody, be intimately connected to them, or it could be a lover's type of situation. this feels new. This feels very, it feels like that kind of love that is very new and innocent. And it's kind of like the beginning stages of something. Interesting. Okay, so tell us more about this offer here. Who's bringing in this offer? How about that? Let's get a sense of who this person is. All right, somebody who's had some recent loss in their life, who could be either coming out of a depressed period or still in the midst of it, kind of wrapping up. Someone who's incredibly hardworking. This could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And somebody historically that might have been a bit of a player. I say may have because I got the sense when these first popped out that this is past energy. I don't know that this is necessarily current. So, and it's funny. I just automatically said player, and I hate doing that. I like to read the energy versus, what people typically think of the card. But certainly this, if not a player, this is somebody who rushes into situations but doesn't stick around. They might be unreliable. They might be somebody who's there, to have a good time. But when it starts to get serious or, if there's complications or something like that, they jet. Like they're the first ones out. Okay. So that's how you know this person. It's possible you might be friends with this person already. But whatever this is new. Okay. So whether it's friendship and it's evolving into something more, or this is somebody new coming into your life that you don't know yet. I'm hearing like friend circle or something, then this is the energy that I'm picking up on here. Yeah, this person's gone through a loss of some sort. It's emotional loss. It's an emotional loss because of the Cubs. Tell us more about this loss here for this person. We'll try to get as much detail about this person as possible so that you know who it is and who's coming in. Oh, goodness, falling into my lap. They may just fall into your lap. Like out of the blue sort of thing. Okay, so the question was, what is this person going through that's left them in this Five of Cups energy? 5 is transformative, right? So it's something that needed to happen in order for change to occur. The Chariot on the bottom. I'm getting that this could have been a love relationship that they lost. It's something that they could have worked really hard towards. There might have been some counseling or something like that involved, but it's almost like they worked really hard at this and they lost it. And, Judgment card is all about the coming to God moment for me, right? Like, it's like being risen from the dead. How do I explain this? I'm feeling it. It's just hard to explain. It's almost like this situation has called them to be a more responsible person and to face who they are, what they've done, their kind of light and shadow sides, if you will. This person's really been in it. I think they've been isolating themselves and kind of like, I hate saying feeling sorry for themselves, but there is a point when you're kind of going through a loss that you do, and it's normal. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. It's perfectly normal. You just don't want to stay forever in that energy, right? So I get that sense here. It's not like they weren't entitled to it. They absolutely were, because this, like I said, it was significant. This was transformative for them. Okay. It's possible they could have worked with this person. But it's also, again, the other scenario would be that they worked really hard at it. And again, I'm getting this counseling situation and it wasn't enough. So I don't know if this person deceived another person, if the Seven of Swords came out, that might help boost that theory a little more. But in any event, this is what I'm seeing so far. Now, this Queen of Wands energy is interesting. This could be you. Queen of Wands, being, I feel more Sagittarius energy, honestly, but it could be Leo, Aries, right? Am I getting a sense of this person yet? I feel watery here. They might have some fire in their chart. It's possible they're also a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Queen of Wands is somebody who's very sure of themselves, somebody that people like to be around. They feel good when they're around this person. This person is in charge, but they also have that softness to them. This is the type of person that if you had them for a manager, there's somebody that would be very efficient at what they did and managed very well. They had really good boundaries, but they were also very caring and kind. So they know really well how to balance and set those and maintain those boundaries. They might have a black cat. So if this is this other person, you know, this could be the person that they separated from, or I could be speaking about you. Not touchy-feely. Queen of Wands isn't touchy-feely. Like, she's kind of one of those, she's got, you know, she likes to feel the ground beneath her feet sort of thing. She doesn't like to get all airy. She doesn't like to get all watery, you know, not too emotional. But again, there's this kindness there, of fairness as well. I'm hearing very, very fair person. Tell us more about this Queen of Wands energy. This will give us a better sense. I feel like it might be you, Aries. And certainly if this person came towards you as the Knight of Wands, you'd be like, you can just hightail it out of here. The Queen of Wands does not stick around for the Knight of Wands, okay? And not saying that there's anything wrong with the Knight of Wands, but it's just a phase of life that they haven't evolved into that King energy yet. So to clarify the Queen of Wands, we've got the Empress, we've got the Four of Wands, and we've got the Moon. So yeah, so you know, I feel like this is you here, or again, I'm getting two stories here, so I'm going to tell both sides. I think that's only fair, especially considering this is a general reading, right? But, sorry, my little one's just waving hello. Definitely this person's a mother. Definitely mother energy, or is very mothering towards others. Again, this person could be in some form of management, or is just one of those people like in your social circle that takes care of everybody and is a really good listener. Mother to all sort of thing is what I'm hearing. This is somebody who's really big into teamwork, does their best work when they're together with somebody or they come into union. And there's someone that may have celebrated something recently as well with the 1111 there. It could be twin flame stuff, though I'm not really picking that up so far. But again, it could have been celebrating an anniversary of some sort, or maybe something related to career, because that seems to be coming a lot up in my mind. Could be birthday. In any event, there's some celebration, bringing others together, or maybe they completed something on a project as well, and getting that you and another person were working on a project together and have completed it, and it's kind of like this victory, the end sort of thing. But this person has their secrets. If this is you, Aries, you definitely have your secrets here. With the Moon card, it's it could add a layer of mystery. The Queen of Wands can sometimes be quite mysterious. Yeah, a bit guarded, and perhaps it's because they do have such good boundaries, as that comes through as mysterious to others. It's also Pisces energy there. No, Scorpio. No, Pisces. Death card, Scorpio. So we've got Ace of Cups at the bottom again. So reaffirming that this is a new beginning and a loving new beginning of some sort. So, what is the likely outcome between these two here? Let's talk about the likely outcome. Because they're obviously offering you something. What is the likely outcome? I can just feel someone asking about timing too. I'm drawn to the 8. Oh, Ace of Cups presents itself at the top of the deck now. Yeah. So this will be a new beginning in love. This is going to be peaceful. It's quite a lovely union, actually. When I look at this card, it feels Like when I get the, oh wow, and then we've got the Ace of Swords coming out next to it. So this is somebody that you're going to be able to share your feelings with. This is somebody that you're going to be able to communicate with very well. The two of you are going to get on, I just heard, get along famously. Page of Cups at the bottom. This person has an innocence about them when they express their feelings towards you. It's going to be very heartfelt. It's going to be very sincere and very heartfelt. There's a gentleness about this person. So if you're not interested in this person, please be careful, because there's this feeling of vulnerability in them. I really get that with the Page of Cups here. So in the beginning, they may not offer, how do I say, it may be like, let's go for a coffee, or let's connect, go for a walk, or something like that. But as that progresses, once they know that it's safe to kind of go further, then of course, these aces and pages come through with more of the feeling energy. So it's actually a really beautiful mix. We've got a really nice mix of wands, cups, swords, and even pentacles. Very lovely. All right, so tell us more about the future for these two here. Again, with so many aces, I have to reinforce here. I'm being asked to reinforce that this is either someone you don't know coming in towards you, or this is someone who may just be a friend. Okay, because this is a new beginning, and I don't feel like it's an ex. I really don't. Interesting with the Nine of Wands coming out. I don't know if you're a bit skeptical, and this is I might have mentioned to be kind with this person. Not just if you don't like them, because I don't get the feeling you would reject them. I think you would be interested in this. I do. But just, maybe put your skepticism aside. And this may be due to past experiences where you've had some negative experiences and stuff, or you might have heard things about this person or had preconceived notions about this person before. Yeah, that's what the Nine of Wands is symbolizing for me today, is just be careful. Be careful that you don't come across as too guarded or cold, or, because this person really is taking a risk by offering this to you, and it seems legit. Yeah, the Page of Pentacles coming out next, okay? What would this page like to offer? I mean, they're offering stability. It's interesting though, because again, they're coming across as the page. And so, they were the knight, but they've gone through this huge transformation, okay, which has left them at a real loss, feeling quite gloomy. And so they're coming through differently. This person has lost kind of their in and out ways or player ways, their unreliable ways, and they're coming through with a stronger foundation, and they still have some growing to do. And you may be able to teach them this. This may be the type of relationship that the two of you come together so that you could teach this person, about life and about growing into something, or they can grow along with you. And so it's just as beautiful to me. I mean, we can't all start out as kings and queens. We have to get there. And how beautiful is it that you could be potentially a part of that, as long as it's healthy. But again, I don't get the sense that this isn't healthy. But certainly if someone's mooching off you and they're being immature and silly and stuff like that, then, use your judgment. I don't think that's something that you would want to invest in at this point, because again, if this is you, you're in your Empress energy. And again, if this is someone that this person left, it would have been a mother, someone that they were married to likely, or at least engaged to. And there were some secrets that you don't know about there. So that's scenario number 2, but I feel more strongly that this is you here. Okay, so again, back to what does this Page of Pentacles want to offer? Yeah, he wants to offer a heartfelt. Again, it's some form of stability. It's some form of Page of Cups again at the bottom, you guys. So sweet. Oh, they want to offer stability and love. Oh, that is so sweet. Did I just see the Lovers here? No, 8 of Cups, Lovers. Oh yeah, there it is. Interesting. Anyways, I'm not going down the rabbit hole today. I promised myself I wouldn't. And I think part of the reason it's taking so long to download could be the length of my videos. So we'll see if that plays true today. Oh, sorry guys, you can't see all the cards. Yeah, so I think they see you as this person here. I think despite you being fiery here in the Empress, there's something here about wanting to offer you heartfelt emotion, the love that you deserve, gentleness. They want to take care of you. They want to ground your life in some way, shape, or form. You may be in need of that. Or they just see you as the Queen of Cups, somebody who's very fair, who's very loving and kind and really gives to others. That's really coming out big time today, is you're the type of person that gives so freely to others. And this again, it feels very heartfelt, okay? This is way more of an intuitive read than the actual cards themselves. Because I can feel their energy towards you, and I hope I'm doing it justice by the way that I'm explaining it. Let's see. Maybe let's get out a Moonology here. We'll just throw that down. Okay, timing's coming out again. I'm hearing about timing. So I was drawn immediately to the 8. So it could be in August that this occurs. We don't have much time left. This could be in 8 weeks or even 8 months. Depends. And just know that is not a reliable indicator. It's so hard to call time because we all have free will. And like I say over and over in all my videos, or almost all my videos, is anything could happen at any moment in time that can change our path, right? To change the direction that we're headed. So as frustrating as it is, we don't always know time. So it's time to take action. New moon in Aries. Yeah. So by the next new moon, this person might step in, but certainly they are gearing up. Okay. If you need to take action, if this person has already made this proposal to you, it's time to decide to come out of this spinny energy and come forward. Yeah, bring love into the situation, and communication is key. So the end of a tough cycle approaches. So for those of you that are going through a tough time right now and your head's all over the place, coming to an end, and I get the impression that this person's going to help you in some ways just as much as you're going to help them in some ways, okay? Communication is key, so I think that's critical. If you're not communicating with someone, either that on a friendship basis, or if you're being guarded like this energy here, this is going to fall flat on its face, and you could actually miss something that's pretty sweet. Again, every relationship we encounter is a relationship that we can learn from, right? Whether we know that person for a week, a month, 10 years, whatever. So please try to accept this person, and to listen to what they have to say, and kind of just drop your guard a little bit, okay? I know it's probably hard because you've been through something that's put you in this position, but being a 9, we're coming up on the 10 of Wands, a burden, a tough cycle, about to, what did that say? At the end of a tough cycle approaches, right? And so you're almost there, 9, 10, and then we start again at the Ace of Wands. That was one thing that was missing here in the Ace departments. Because we actually have all 3 aces, don't we? Again, speaking of balance. So yeah, I'm just also seeing here that new moon is on every card. Okay, so time around the new moon is going to be really important. Set your intentions around the new moon about what you want and what you don't want. Maybe you've already done that, and now it's coming into play. It's coming into action. Okay, so Aries, I hope you enjoyed the reading today. If you did, please make sure to leave a like behind and subscribe. Hit the little bell notification so that you are made aware of when new videos come out. And you have a great week. Bye for now.